Found a photo in the back of a drawer, one I thought I'd thrown away. You were laughing at something, leaning against the door, in the light of a Saturday. Now I look in the mirror and the room is so still, but I catch a glimpse in the glass, a flicker of light, a phantom of will, watching the shadows pass. It's the ghost of your smile that haunts me at night, the one that used to make everything right. It's hanging in the hallway, it's floating in the air. I turn around and touch it, but there's nobody there. Just a curve of the lips that I used to know, a memory that refuses to let me go. Yeah, I'm haunted by the ghost of your smile. The coffee is bitter, the morning is gray, and the bed is a desert of sheets. I try to remember the words you would say to drown out the sound of the streets, but all I can see is that look in your eyes just before the world went black, the way your mouth moved before the goodbyes, the piece of me I'll never get back. It's the ghost of your smile that haunts me at night, the one that used to make everything right. It's hanging in the hallway, it's floating in the air. I turn around to touch it, but there's nobody there. Just a curve of the lips that I used to know, a memory that refuses to let me go. Yeah, I'm haunted by the ghost of your smile. Sometimes I smile back just to feel the sting, to pretend for a second we're still a thing. But the corners of my mouth feel heavy as lead, while the ghost of you lingers inside of my head. Just the ghost of your smile. The rain is streaking down the kitchen pane, like tears I've been too proud to let you see. I'm watching people running through the lane, while I'm trapped inside this quiet history. I see my own reflection in the dark, a tired ghost with hollow, heavy eyes, searching for a flicker or a spark beneath the weight of all our old disguises. You're standing on the sidewalk just outside, adjusting your coat against the biting cold. There's a universe of things we chose to hide, and 1,000 stories that will stay untold. I wanna press my palms against the heat to feel the pulse of who we used to be, but there's a barrier I can't deny. eventually walk away. Yeah, I'm hiding behind the glass, watching the best of our moments pass. It's cold to the touch and it's clear as a light. I'm waving hello, I'm screaming goodbye. You're right there in front of me, so close I can breathe, but the window is thick and I can't make you see that I'm dying here, hiding behind the glass. My breath is fogging up the view, writing your name just to feel like it's true, but the mist clears up and the street is bare. I'm looking through the window, but you were never there. Just the glass, only the glass. The rain is streaking down the kitchen pane, like tears I've been too proud to let you see. I'm watching people running through the lane, while I'm trapped inside this quiet history. I see my own reflection in the dark, a tired ghost with hollow, heavy eyes, searching for a flicker or a spark beneath the weight of all our disguises. You're standing on the sidewalk just outside it, just in your coat against the biting cold. There's a universe of things we chose to hide in, thousand stories that will stay untold. I wanna press my palms against the heat to feel the pulse of who we used to be, but there's a barrier I can't defeat, keeping you 1,000 miles from me. And I'm just hiding behind the glass, watching the best of our moments pass. It's cold to the touch and it's clear as a light. I'm waving hello while I'm screaming goodbye. You're right there in front of me, so close I could breathe, but the window is thick and I can't make you see that I'm dying here, hiding There's no reason to open my eyes. I reach across the mattress for a spark, but I only found the place where your pillow lies. The sheets are smooth and perfectly still. No tangled legs, no morning breath. Just a sudden ache and a hollow chill, a quiet kind of living death. The ceiling fan is spinning round and round, tracing circles in the dusty air. I'm listening for a footstep or a sound, but the silence is the only thing that's there. The curtains are closed to keep out the day, because the sunlight feels like a lie. I'm trying to dream the world away before the missing you starts to cry. I'm waking up to void, waking up to blue, in a room that's still whispering you. It's a canyon in the bed, it's a hole in my chest, a heart that's forgotten how to rest. The morning is empty, the air is so thin. I don't know where to let the day begin when I'm just waking up to void. They say the first few seconds are the worst, before the memory hits your brain. When you forget for a moment that we're cursed, and knowing you drown in the sudden rain. I'm grasping at shadows that disappear, trying to find a way to stay right here. Waking up to void, waking up to blue, in a room that's still whispering you. It's a canyon in the bed, it's a hole in my chest, a heart that's forgotten how to rest. The morning is empty, the air is so thin. I don't know where to let the day begin when I'm just waking up to void. The light is creeping under the door, but I'm not getting up anymore. Void in the kitchen, void in the hall. I'm just waiting for the night to fall. Waking up to nothing at all, just the void. I walk through the door and I reach for the light, but the switch didn't change a thing. The corners are crowded with ghosts of the night, and the silence is starting to sting. Your keys aren't humming their tune on the shelf, and your shoes aren't kicked by the wall. I'm living in a museum of my former self, waiting for a voice that won't call. The dust is settling on the books you read, leaving tracks where your fingers once grazed. I'm sleeping on the very edge of the bed, in a heavy and heartbroken haze. I see a shape in the hallway at 3 in the morning, a flicker of gold in the gray. But it's just a memory giving me warning that the sunlight is a light years away. Now only shadows remain here, the echoes of laughter Only shadows remain. Only shadows remain here. I walk through the door and I reach for the light, but the switch didn't change a thing. The corners are crowded with ghosts of the night, and the silence has started to sting. Your keys aren't humming their tune on the shelf, and your shoes aren't kicked by the wall. I'm living in a museum of my former self, waiting for a voice that won't call. The dust is settling on the books you read, leaving tracks where your fingers once grazed. I'm sleeping on the very edge of the bed in a heavy and heartbroken haze. I see a shape in the hallway at 3 in the morning, a flicker of gold in the gray, but it's just a memory giving me warning that the sunlight is light years away. Now only shadows remain here, the echoes of laughter, the traces of fear. I'm chasing the outlines of what used to be, but the dark is the only thing looking at me. The love was a fire, but the fire is clear, and only shadows remain here. If I close my eyes, I can almost feel your hand like a footprint left in the shifting sand, but the tide's coming in and the image is blurred. I'm screaming for mercy, but no one's heard. Just the walls and the ceiling, the floor and the door, keeping the secrets of who we're not anymore. Only shadows remain here, the echoes of laughter, the traces of fear. I'm chasing the outlines of what used to be, but the dark is the only thing looking at me. The love was a fire, but the fire is clear, and only shadows remain here. Just shapes in the corner, just smoke in the hall. I'm reaching for you, but I'm hitting the wall. The light's gone out, and the truth is severe. Only shadows remain. Only shadows remain here. I'm sitting on the porch in the 4 a.m. blue, watching the sky lose its grip on the stars. The world is asleep, but I'm wide awake with you, tracing the map of my fresh open skies. The moon is a sliver, a thin silver bone, left behind by a sun that gave up. I'm drinking the darkness and sitting alone with nothing but ghosts in my cup. We used Staring at the wood of this old hollow box, counting the scratches and the dents. I haven't tuned it since the day the world stopped and everything started making sense. The neck is warped and the bridge is starting to lift, just like the plans we used to make. I'm holding on to what's left of the gift, even if my hands begin to shake. These broken strings still play a jagged little tune, a melody that's lonely as a winter afternoon. It's out of key and it's snapping in the dark, trying to find the rhythm of a dying spark. The music's gone thin and the notes are all gray, but somehow broken strings still play. I try to replace them, to start something new, to find a sound that didn't feel like you. But the tension is gone and the silver is fading. Now I'm terrified of the silence we made. Every sharp edge is a word I should have said. Every flat note is a ghost inside my head. I'm strumming the air where the wire used to be, waiting for the harmony to set me free. Because broken strings still play a jagged little tune, a melody that's lonely as a winter afternoon. It's out of key and it's snapping in the dark, trying to find the rhythm of a dying spark. The music's gone thin and the notes are all gray, but somehow broken strings still play. You can't fix the snap once the metal gives away. You can't rewind the things that we chose to say. I'm playing a masterpiece on a wreck of a frame, and every vibration is screaming your name. They still play. Even when they're hanging loose, even when there's no more use, a bitter sound, a hollow ring. I'm still clutching to a broken thing. Yeah, they're broken, but they still play. They still play for you. The ghost of your smile. I found a photo in the back of a drawer, one I thought I'd thrown away. You were laughing at something leaning against the door in the light of a Saturday. Now I look in the mirror and the room is so still, but I catch a glimpse in the glass, a flicker of light, a phantom of will, watching the shadows pass. It's the ghost of your smile that haunts me at night, the one that used to make everything right. It's hanging in the hallway, it's floating in the air. I turn around to touch it, but there's nobody there. Just a curve of the lips that I used to know, a memory that refuses to let me go. Yeah, I'm haunted by the ghost of your smile. The coffee is bitter, the morning is gray, and the bed is a something right. It's hanging in the hallways, floating in the air. I turn around and touch it, but there's nobody there. Just a curve of the lips that I used to know, a memory that refuses to let me go. Yeah, I'm haunted by the ghost of your smile. Feel the sting, to pretend for a second we're still a thing. But the corners of my mouth feel heavy as lead, while the ghost of you lingers inside of my head. Flash of white, a tiny spark, but it's cold, so cold. Just a ghost of the thing I love most. Yeah, it's just the ghost, the ghost of your smile. The sun is hitting the kitchen floor in that way that used to feel like home, but now it's just a spark.